Good evening, my loves. Welcome to tonight's late night live. Ooh, I was racing against the clock. I am on a kind of mini vacay with my kids. And we had a really full day. I had to rush them in the bed so I could get to this. So I'm hoping that you all are having a great day. Again, I apologize for the lighting. I've done everything that I can to try to light up this room, but it sucks in here. However, the content will make up for it, right? That is what I have told you time and time again. The content gonna be good. So let me go ahead and check my comments. Good. I was gonna say good morning. Goodness. Good evening, Pamela. My elite goddess sister, thank you for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Tonight's topic is how to rest in knowing. Now, in life, is it just me, or does it seem like the simplest things usually are the hardest to kind of master, right? So what we're going to talk about tonight is a very simple concept, but it may not be as simple in practice. But I want to give you the tools in order to make this happen, right? We've talked about alignment. We've talked a lot about preparing yourself to receive love, right? And I believe that this is a kind of like final step, but it's an important one. And when I mastered this, I was able to see my desires manifest and be attracted to me so much more quickly. So that's kind of my prayer. My intention tonight is to go over this principle, give you something to think about, and kind of be like that little extra piece that pushes you over the top. So how to rest in knowing. The previous live that I did, we talked about, I basically gave you a blueprint for what to do while you're expecting love, because we don't wait for love. We expect it, right? And we ended with relaxing. And whenever I do these lives, I kind of pray and I wait to be led by God about what's the next thing. What do I need to cover with you? And this is the download that I got. We ended with relaxing. So now let's talk about resting. And let me give you the definition. I never looked this word up before. I just thought I knew what it meant, right? Rest. Kind of sleep, but it's deeper than that. So rest, I'm going to give you the verb and the noun. The verb, cease work or movement in order to relax, refresh oneself, or recover strength. And the noun, this is interesting. I used to be a rap artist, so I love music. This is music related. It's an interval of silence of a specific duration. So keep this in mind as we talk about rest, ceasing work, refreshing oneself, recovering your strength. We're talking about a love attraction journey. You've had to put forth effort. You've had to do work on yourself. That's some heavy lifting, dealing with your emotional baggage, your traumas, your relationship patterns, and healing yourself to getting yourself to a place where you can attract the healthy love that you desire, the transformational love. So if we're talking about rest, now we're saying you cease that work. You refresh yourself and you recover your strength, all that it took, because now you're moving into your promised land, your love, right? So that's rest. Let's get to knowing. Knowing, the definition. So I'm going to give you the adjective and the noun. The adjective, showing or suggesting that one has knowledge or awareness that is secret or known to only a few people. This is important because the love attraction journey is not for everyone. Everyone doesn't believe that they can attract the love that they desire. Everyone does not believe they are deserving. Everyone does not believe in putting in this type of work. We do. We are the few, right? Done in full awareness or consciousness. This isn't something that we're doing willy-nilly. This is something that we know that we know that we know. This is taking belief to another level. Now, the noun is the state of being aware or being aware of or informed. You are aware of what it takes to attract love. You are aware and informed of what you desire and your deservingness of it. This is not anything fly by night. This is a full awareness. This is a knowing. And I thought, the best way to really drive this home, I'm going to give you some standard examples where you're resting in knowing, right? I'll use myself first. My fiance and I, we live apart. We don't live in the same state right now. However, we both rest in a knowing that we're faithful to each other. We've chosen each other and there's nothing to worry about. So we don't spend our time obsessing over what the other one is doing, who they're talking to, what's going on in social media. Why? We are able to fully rest in a knowing that we've chosen each other and we are experiencing transformational love with each other. So what is there to worry about? We've done the work. We're done. We're relaxing. We're resting in our knowing, right? Now, some everyday examples, right? We all have somewhere to live, whether you are renting or you have a mortgage. Once you pay your rent or your mortgage, do you worry about a place to live? No. You rest in a knowing that it's taken care of. Now you can just sit back and enjoy your home, right? That's a simple thing. What about when you're going on vacation and you prepare for that trip? You know where you're going. You buy the tickets. You pack the bags. You put all the sunscreens and everything that you need. You research the place and what to do. You set up the excursions ahead of time. Then when it's time to go, what do? You rest in a knowing that you've done all of the work to prepare for a good time. So now you can just enjoy it. This applies to anything, not just love attraction. The only time you won't be able to rest in knowing is two things. And these are the two things that you need in order to rest in your knowing. So here's the meat and potatoes. The number one thing is you have to believe that you deserve what you desire. You are going to be unable to rest if you don't have a belief that you deserve what it is you're desiring to attract or manifest. So you have to develop that. That is the work that you have to do. You have to figure out what blocks you from feeling deserving. What traumas do you have to get over? So that's number one. And the second thing you must do in order to rest in your knowing is do the necessary work. There has to be alignment with love. Doing the necessary work, doing what it takes to heal, addressing your behaviors, really doing the work to solidify and identify what it is you actually desire. Then what does it take to be ready to receive that? And remember, when we talk about alignment, it's all about your mind, your mouth, and your moves. What are you thinking? What are you saying? What are you doing? Your alignment with love. So those are the two things necessary in order for you to know how to rest in knowing. If you don't believe and you haven't done the work, you won't be able to rest. You won't be able to rest. So as long as you've done those things, then you can rest in your knowing. Rest in your knowing. Oh, this hit me so hard today because it dawned on me that that's the state that I'm living in now. That's the state that I operate from. I consistently check my alignment with love. My mind, my mouth, my moves. I consistently check that. So I know I've done the work. And I've done sufficient work on my deservingness. So I know I deserve what I desire. I have no questions about it. And that's where you have to be. You have to have this confidence and this boldness that you've done those things. You know you deserve it and you know you've done the work. So now it's done. It is so. You can rest in your knowing. Do you all have any questions? I know I'm like a bit amped, but it's like this is the download I got from God today. And I'm so excited about it because it was so real to me. I'm like, wow. Okay, God, let me impart this knowledge. So do you all have any questions? I'm going to check the comments. Pamela, thank you. Great job. Amen. Amen. So go back and watch this. Watch this again. Watch this whenever you might be in a state of where am I now? What part, what phase am I in? This is like that final kind of checkpoint. I've done these things. Here's where I am. Let me rest in knowing. So thank you guys so much for being here. Remember to support by liking, commenting, subscribing, following me on Instagram, on YouTube. Join the Love Attraction community if you are ready to embark on this journey to attract the love that you desire, a transformational love, a power partner, a deeper level of love within your current relationship, or a better relationship with yourself where you love yourself more. That's what we're doing within the community, and we love to grow. We love to grow. So thank you so much. Make sure that you visit my YouTube, Destination Deanna, and watch the past lives, my past produced videos. It's great content there. And I will be here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So set your reminders. Remember, God is love. We are of God. So attracting love is easy, especially when you have me as your guide. Thank you so much. I love you all. Have a great night.